Good day, everyone. Ryan from the Grumpy Old Gamers here, and this is the Grumpy Old Gamers podcast. You can't teach an old gamer new tricks. With me, as always, is my good friend Rob.
Hello, how you doing?
Say hi to the people, Rob. Come
Hey,
on.
everybody, how you doing? Hello, fellow gamers. You guys like playing the Marios? No, I do, because I'm a gamer.
Yeah, this is episode number 26. Just not so special after 25. You know?
No, 26 is like that one kid you had that. No, I'm just kidding. That's
when you went one too far with the kids.
one too. Oh boy.
I'm sorry, Billy. I don't mean you.
I didn't mean it, Billy. So, how you doing, fella?
Now he's crying.
Poor Billy.
Poor Billy.
Well,
things are all right.
It's good. It's good.
You know, it was a virtual blizzard out yesterday, so.
Like a fake blizzard?
No, virtually.
Like
actual
glasses? Okay.
Actual blizzard. There we go.
I was playing that new game, PS4 Blizzard.
Yeah.
It's great.
Just put it on and it just snows. Everywhere you look is snow.
Just put it on and it did racist things. Oh, sorry, that's Activision Blizzard. Sorry, I get that confused all the time.
Right.
Oh boy, yeah.
Ooh. All right.
Well, can we start this again?
No. This is going.
All right. Hi, everybody. All right.
Well,
why don't you lead awkwardly into some news then?
No, not news. We got a little housekeeping.
We have housekeeping.
Housekeeping. So next Saturday night, we're going to take attempt number 2 at Worst Game Ever 2.
How appropriate. Number 2.
Yeah.
Kind of metaphorical in a way.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
And I'm amused. I think we got all the bugs ironed out, or at least I have all the bugs ironed out. I've actually tried out a couple things, and I have a backup plan if the first plan doesn't work this time.
Nice.
So we won't be left hanging.
Great.
I am looking so forward to this.
Boy, I am so excited with my human voice to be playing this game.
Also, in housekeeping, just wanted to mention that we added a new contributor to the Facebook page, Mr. Damon Harris.
Yes.
Good friend of ours from for many years now.
You betcha. Xbox aficionado of all things Microsoft.
He's going to be our Xbox
Series expert.
Whew.
Huh?
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you take that one because I was
okay.
all over the ice with that one. Now I'll move into news. How's that sound?
Hey, all right. What's going on in the news?
Well, basically, while we were recording last weekend, they released the Final Fantasy VII remake demo was out.
Right.
On the PS4.
Right. Did you play it?
No.
Me neither.
I didn't.
Darn it.
Yeah.
On to the next story.
Yeah. That would have made some good news.
Boy, it would have. Yeah. One of us probably should have gone on that.
I don't know. Every time I turn on my PS4 this week, it was to play Division 2. So.
Right. Excellent. But yeah, hear anything about it? The demo?
A couple pages. I follow a lot of people going, I've played through it 3 times. It's amazing.
Right.
So I think I might have to give her a try. I'll try the demo and maybe see if it's something I might actually be interested in fully trying.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
It's sad. I don't know enough about this. Why they picked 7 to be the one they remake. You know.
Well, I think it was honestly because it was the such a big deal. It was the first Sony one, the first one on the PlayStation. So if they were going to do it, they couldn't do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 because they were all Nintendo. Yeah,
that makes sense.
And it's probably some sort of anniversary now, right? Like 25 years or something.
Must be, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't say anything in the article here, but
they've been asking for it as well. People have been asking for it for about 24 years or so. So please give us a remake. It's all right. We're not filming a show or anything. That's okay. Just
Yeah, I forgot to set that timer.
right. Yeah. Boy,
Always the high quality with us.
if it quacks like a duck and looks like a duck, probably a duck.
Next story up. They surprise launched Halo 1 Combat Evolved
Yeah.
on Steam this week.
Yes, you betcha. You betcha. I've been playing it on Xbox Game Pass, which it came out at the same time. And
Oh, wasn't it out on Game Pass already?
well, the collection was,
Okay.
but the only game in the collection was Reach, and they're going to be releasing all these as DLC.
Oh,
So the next DLC was Combat Evolved.
That's weird because on the Xbox, the Master Chief Collection is all the games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's why I assumed when I saw it on the PC, it was all the games.
Nope, it was one. Also, the first time, a little bit of a look into my life for the people. I've never played Halo for more than 10 minutes. I hear it's a pretty decent game. But yeah, no. So I downloaded it, and I've actually been playing through it for the first time.
Okay.
And of course, the graphics are all newer, and but I can see what all the fuss is about. It's a pretty good game. This is why they got like 5 or 6 sequels, right? Give or take.
Yeah. So when I got the Master Chief Collection it came with my Xbox when I got it. The Xbox One. I fired it up and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play through this quadrilogy of Halo games, and
right.
Played about 20 minutes and then something shiny caught my attention. But the one takeaway I got from that, the computer. What's the name of their computer?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know.
You didn't know, really? Okay.
I didn't know that.
All right.
Yeah. Oh,
so for those who are listening who don't know as well, Cortana. The AI in Halo is called Cortana, and that's where they got for Microsoft Windows 10 the little virtual helper Cortana. And also you can spin the PS2 logo.
Yeah.
For anyone who didn't know that as well. So
and what Rob's talking about is the console, you could have it horizontally or vertically, but if it's in the proper or in the first position horizontally, but if you turn it vertically, you can actually turn your little logo there.
That's right.
I learned that.
Very excited when he found that out.
I learned that this week too. All the nerdy stuff.
So the takeaway from that is that Halo's a pretty good game. Try it if you haven't already. It's free on Game Pass, just like everything else. So you'll see Kid Duckworth on there. If I'm on, give me a dingle. Add me as a Microsoft friend or whatever they call them. Oh, fruit flies.
Yeah.
Forgot my medication. Sorry.
That's what I'm thinking. It's more like March 3rd. Happy 3rd birthday, Nintendo Switch.
Yay.
Can you believe it's 3 years?
It's actually pretty hard to imagine. It seems like just yesterday.
Well, I sense a bit of sarcasm in your voice, but
no, actually, normally I'm a fairly sarcastic man, but it does honestly seem like Super Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild was just released.
It does, right? Like maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, but 3.
Yep. Yeah, you bet.
Well, to battle that, and I think this is where also what got the news going about the PS2 or the PlayStation symbol, is that March 4th is the 20th anniversary of the PS2.
That's right. That doesn't seem 20 years ago. That's crazy. But
right?
I bet you a lot of people out there weren't even alive when that started. So some of our viewers there, you're like, oh, the PS2? Yeah, I remember my dad used to play that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I saw what blew me away about the PS2 was being able to turn your console on with the controller.
Right.
That
That
for a Nintendo guy, that was mind blowing, right? Because the GameCube was the competition at the time,
and that was also the cheapest way to get a DVD player for at least a year after that.
Yeah.
So you get a DVD player. DVDs had been out for a little while, but they were so flippin' expensive.
Yeah.
A few $100s, you can get a game system with a DVD player in it and watch your movies.
I remember talking to so many guys who were taking the dive on the PS2 at the time, and they're like, "May as well get one, get a DVD player out of it." And then,
yeah, you bet, you bet.
In this article from Eurogamer, they listed off some of the classics, some of the fondest memory games on the system. Bet. Just a couple I'll mention here: Beyond Good and Evil.
Absolutely, playing through it now in Good on Games. Or GOG, Good Old Games.
Good Old Games, okay.
Yes.
Burnout 3, Takedown.
Yeah.
Devil May Cry 3.
Mm-hmm.
God of War 2.
Yeah, that's all right.
Gran Turismo 3.
Yes. Very much so.
Metal Gear Solid 2. Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time.
Yes. Yeah, those are both good. They were also excellent PSP games.
Mm-hmm. Shadow of the Colossus, the first time.
Absolutely. Not a lot of people bought it, if I remember right. It took a few remakes for it to...
Yeah. Okay. What else we got here? Oh, Nintendo and Levi's are partnering up to give us clothes.
Yeah.
Woo! I don't know. It's mostly children's clothes from the pictures I've seen here, or I would be a very weird adult to be wearing these clothes.
Going to work in your Mario pants.
Yeah. Well, one of the pairs of jeans here has like gold coins above the back pocket.
Oh, that's pretty fancy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just cool though. I like to see like an actual brand name taking on a big brand like that.
You know, actually, going back to a story you just read, because I had something I'd wanted to ask you after the. You obviously had a PlayStation 2.
Mm-hmm.
Just off the top of your head, with no rehearsal whatsoever.
Yeah.
What was your favorite PlayStation 2 game?
Well, actually, I didn't have a PlayStation 2. I never bought one until long after the fact.
Well, damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was still heavily embroiled in the Nintendo is the best, camp, and I had my GameCube, and I could get video now in my games too. So.
Yes, you could.
And every port that came from the PlayStation 2 over to the GameCube, they always had to figure out a tricky way to make that third or the second shoulder button, right?
Yep.
Because the GameCube only had the Z button, the one shoulder button.
Yep. Nintendo didn't think that fourth shoulder button was going to catch on.
No, they did not. So I'll ask you that without any rehearsal. What's your favorite PS2 game?
SSX Tricky.
Oh, yeah.
Not an exclusive by any means, but that's where I played it most. I played hundreds of hours into that game.
Oh, dude, I can't even tell you how many hours I put into that game.
Yeah, it was a great game. Needs a good... I know they've had new games. I'd love to see a re-release or a remaster of Tricky. I think that was the best one in the series by a long shot. So
yeah, that's not even a hot take. That's
no, I think a lot of people would agree with that. So
I was so happy when that came out for the GameCube. Like,
yep,
one of the rare games I actually like went out and bought brand new. Like, didn't wait for previously played at the local video store or anything. Where are we in the stories here? Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're past the Levi's.
Past the Levi's. And into... They've announced at HBO a Last of Us TV series.
Right.
set in the world of Last of Us. It doesn't look like it's going to be with the other the two main characters there from the game.
Oh, really?
No, it's just going to be in the world. But the creators of Chernobyl, they I know you didn't see that, but man, oh man, that they created a perfect apocalyptic radioactive world in Chernobyl.
Okay.
Like, I felt icky after watching that series.
You felt icky, eh?
I felt icky.
All right, fair enough.
So I'm pretty stoked for that. I think that could be pretty good. HBO is looking for some new series after Game of Thrones end.
Sure.
They need something to stick.
Get a hot IP.
Mm-hmm. Next up, Atari is releasing Missile Command, re-releasing it into a free-to-play title coming in the spring.
Yep. Or early access right now on your Google store. I just, as I was pretending to listen to the last story you were talking about, I installed it on the phone here.
Oh, okay.
It looks pretty cool. It looks like a fake vector kind of reimagining, and you touch to launch the missiles, and there's power-ups, and looks pretty good. From what you were reading to me earlier, when it does come out full, it's going to have ads, but you have the capability of buying it and removing the ads, which, I mean, fair enough. That's a good way to do it. At least give me the option to not watch the ads and pay a couple bucks for it, right? So
yeah, just to go off on a tangent, that's what ruined Angry Birds 2 for me.
Yeah, you couldn't buy it.
No, and you only had a set amount of times you could play.
Yep.
And then you could only die 5 times, and it sucked because the levels were so cool.
Yep.
They put a lot of work into it, but then they just got greedy.
It went full freemium.
Full freemium.
Full Ubisoft.
Man, oh man.
But yeah, so anyone who has got an Android out there, or a Google Box of some sort, give it a try. It's in early access, completely free. Kind of cool. Especially for us older folks who played the original.
Yeah.
Many, many quarters into it. But no trackball.
No trackball.
Yeah.
2K Games has pulled their titles from the GeForce Now platform.
Yeah. That's citing the same reasons as everyone else. So we didn't know you were going to charge for it. Now we're not going to. Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like everyone was okay when it was free, but as soon as they started charging money a month, it put a bad taste in some people's mouths.
So. Yeah, they're like, "Where's our piece of the pie?"
Exactly.
That looks like a cherry pie you got over there. Where's our piece of it?
Put a smile on your face, pie. 10 miles wide. Looks so good, make a grown man cry.
Yeah, they said that they're not they're going to work.
Cherry pie.
They said they're going to work with GeForce Now, which means that they want a cut.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Which, I mean, fair enough, right? Although you have to buy the game already, they get the cut.
Yeah, that's true.
And then they get another cut when you stream it. So
yeah,
it'll be interesting to see how that goes.
Yeah, that is the difference about this, right?
Yep.
The GeForce Now, it's not they're not going to have any games. These are games you have already. They're just offering you a service to stream it.
Yeah, you've already bought the games, right? So for those, because I didn't know all of these actually. 2K publishes not only the NBA 2K and WWE 2K. They also own the rights to Civilization games, Borderlands.
Yeah,
which I didn't know. I knew Gearbox developed it. I didn't know 2K published it. And all the BioShocks, which is a pretty big loss right now. That's a lot of good games. And NBA 2K, which is a
bunch of good games and
NBA 2K. Yeah.
Well, the auction closed on the Nintendo PlayStation.
Yes.
And it sold for $360,000.
It's a good chunk of change.
Good chunk of change. I did not see. I don't think they listed who the winner was.
They did.
Did they?
Because they talked to the guy and he said he was
Oh yeah,
going to open a museum.
Palmer Luckey, the founder of Oculus. That's right.
And he said he's going to put it in a museum or start a museum for it, which is great. So
yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, that makes it the most expensive bit of video game memorabilia ever sold. Rightfully so, because I mean, there's nothing else like it.
No, there's no other demo unit, right? It is one of a kind, so, and functional, which is a pretty cool thing about it too, right? So just think how history would have been a little bit different if Nintendo had kept things going with Sony and they'd release this.
Yeah,
might have never seen a PlayStation.
No. Cool stuff.
Yep, or a Philips CDI. Not quite as hard to imagine life without, but yeah.
So what you been playing there, Rob?
Well, fella, you're just like go straight ahead. There's no segues to anything today.
Nope. I'm all business today.
All business. Like
I got to poop, so no.
Oh, gotcha. Well, that's as you get older, it's you got to take advantage of it when you can, because there could be like a 10-minute window, and then you. So. Well, I got a couple games on the go this week.
Okay.
Little different than usual.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm playing through Halo on the PC through Game Pass for the first time, and enjoying that. I finally get what everyone says about the pistol being OP, which for those non-gamers means overpowered. It's real good. It really is the best weapon, or one of the best weapons in the game. You go that plasma pistol, and yeah, it's pretty good. I don't really know if I need to say much about the game. I think everyone out there except me had played it at one point, so it's a good game.
Yeah, I'm not far behind you on playing it. Like I said, when it first came out on Windows, I tried it. Again, put in like maybe half an hour. I was like, this is dumb. I'm going back to Battlefield. And and then and then I played it again.
Still there?
Yeah. Did you just get that little window pop up?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay. Weird. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, we just got a Zoom. We use Zoom for our recordings, and we just both got a window at the same time saying, hey, we removed the 40-minute window for recording, which is why we both stopped talking at the exact same time, making it for thrilling video and podcasting. But yes, you were talking about how you were like me, didn't play Halo.
Yeah, I hadn't played it until I put in half hour, 45 minutes on the Xbox One there, and like I said, something shiny caught my attention.
Sure, yeah. So it's got a couple of weird things to get used to when you've played other FPSs now, like only being able to hold two weapons is kind of weird.
Oh, like in your inventory?
Yeah, you have to drop one to pick up another one if you see a third one you want. So it's
interesting.
Stuff like that's weird to get used to, but great game. And the graphics look a lot better than they did on the old Xbox. It's pretty good. But the other one I'm playing is a little indie game called Wonderling. It's available for the Switch.
Okay.
And it is a what's that?
Tell me more.
It's a I saw some people playing it on YouTube, and it's a pixel arty kind of game, and you're in a veggie kingdom, and there's this carrot. The hero's a carrot, like Mr. Carrot or Captain Carrot or something like that, and you play through the first little bit, and you're stomping on these little Goomba onion kind of things, and then you hit the flagpole, like a Mario kind of flagpole, and you zoom off into the world. And then the head witch, who's the bad person, comes in, and through a little bit of exposition, she resurrects this last little veggie that got killed or stomped on, and you play as him, and you're going after the hero through all these levels.
Oh.
But to start off with, you can't move your guy. It's an auto mover. So he moves back and forth. You just control the jump. And you've got to there's hidden things in every level. You've got to get all the flowers and find your way to the portal. So it starts off really easy, but it gets really, really complex with keys and pipes and all sorts of things. And it's cool because they throw in different tropes. Like there's, without spoiling too much, there's boss fights. And basically the hero has 3 lives. So at the end of the boss fight, he loses 1 life. Like it's very fourth wall kind of breaking, because it never stops saying it's a video game at any point. It's very cool, and it's like it's less than $20 on the Switch store right now. And yeah, I highly recommend it. It's very, very good looking, lots of content, hidden stuff and collectibles, and really good.
Just you talking about the game there kind of reminds me of that other game I talked about way back in, oh God, must be like during the summer. That Spoiler Alert.
Okay, yeah.
Where you're the hero and you've already completed the levels, and you got to go back through them.
Okay.
But I mean, it's still that's full on platformer. It's not. You don't. Oh no, it does move you. I'm pretty sure on your own like that. I got to double check. It's been a long time since I played it.
Yeah, you bet. So anyone who has a Switch, it's Wonderling, WUNDER Ling, LING.
Cool. I'm gonna have
Great game.
Have to keep an eye out for that one.
And for anyone who follows the Super Beard Bros, or the completionists there, Alex from the Super Beard Bros. The reason I heard of it in the first place, Alex wrote the whole script, I guess, for it. So Alex from the Super Beard Bros. And
cool.
Yeah, there you go. That's how I heard of it, but great game. 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. How about you there, young fella? What have you been playing?
Actually did a lot of playing this week. I'm back on my regular schedule where I get like an hour and a half, 2 hours every morning again to get some gaming in. So
yeah.
First off, I'll talk about Hellblade, which I was talking about last week. So I really liked this game. Okay. But
I was waiting for it.
Yeah. I don't like the puzzles.
Really?
Love the puzzles are I remember I don't know if you remember I was saying they're a little too abstract for me, I guess.
Okay.
And I just like by the time I put the game down, because I didn't finish it, I really wanted to. I really wanted to see this whole story, and I was really digging the whole like kind of insanity effects, because and I even played a bit with the headphones on, and holy crap, like
because you hear the voices in your different ears, right? Yeah.
Man, oh man, like you're thinking you're going crazy with her while you're playing this game, and like just the stuff that happens on the screen and everything. But yeah, the puzzles and like the combat was pretty clunky, so I had to give up. So I think kind of from what I read, I made it about halfway through the game, and that's it.
Okay.
And then I just frustration and just made me move on. Which is sad, because I really wanted to finish it. I really wanted to hear the whole story. I heard it's not a long experience. Like it was only like a 7 to 8 hour game.
Okay.
And yeah, that's what spawned the poll question this week.
Right. Okay.
So, which we'll get to in a minute, because I got some other stuff I've been playing. So I picked up Doom 1, 2, and 3 on the Switch. They were on sale. Either for an anniversary or for the fact that Doom Eternal's coming out.
I think that's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
So played a bunch of Doom the original on the Switch, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like, you know what? The graphics are bad and old, but man, oh man, that game's still fun. Like,
Sure. Yeah. Very frenetic, right? It's
yeah.
just constantly going.
And that led me to try Doom 2016 again,
Okay. On
because
which platform?
on the Xbox One on Game
Okay.
Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I don't know why I got it on Switch, and I bounced off of it really hard,
Mm-hmm.
like really hard. Like I was like, this is not my jam at all. And I'm kind of glad that I went back and tried it on the Xbox. I don't think it's a platform. I think I must have just been what I was feeling at the time, because I mean it runs really well. It's just a little. It's not as sharp on
Sure.
the Switch there, but um, yeah, I was really getting into it on the Xbox. There are a lot of like they did a really good job. Like when the battles are getting crazy and the music's blaring, and like, you know, you got this heavy industrial music, and um, they added the whole glory kill.
Yes. Yeah.
So basically, and if you don't do the glory kills, then you're gonna die, because it's
Yeah.
the only way you can get health out of these guys,
Mm-hmm.
right? And yeah, it's a lot of fun actually. So I don't know why I bounced off it so hard on the first time I tried it on Switch there, but I'm glad I went back, because I've been hearing so much about Doom Eternal. People are getting pretty hyped for it,
Mm-hmm.
so thought I'd give it a try in anticipation of trying Doom Eternal.
That's funny. I heard some people complaining about the. Did you see the newest trailer for Doom Eternal?
Oh no.
Evidently, it's well, not evidently. The game is known for its industrial heavy metal type of soundtrack, right? And
Mm-hmm.
the new game's going to have the same composer. I can't remember his name, but it's the same style of music. The newest trailer had rap in it. It was like kind of a mumbly rap kind of
Oh.
thing behind it, and everyone's like, "Why? Why would you not use the same killer soundtrack that the game already has? Why is it like?" And evidently, on top of that, the rapper they chose was a Christian rapper, which is a weird choice for a game about hell and devils and demons and things like that. But
yeah,
I'm not too sure what the PR what they were thinking with that. But
interesting. Huh. Okay.
So yeah, give it a listen the
I'll
next
have to
time. Look for the
go.
newest trailer.
Have to go check that out.
Not that I'm telling you how to live your life, but I kind of am. So do it.
Also, I'm gonna move on. Also, I tried Sea of Thieves this week.
Right.
Yeah. Eh,
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that.
I gave it a good hour,
Mm-hmm.
and I was not intrigued at all. From what I've heard, it's much better as a multiplayer experience.
Yeah. It's just
And
not fun being a pirate if you're not.
A lonely pirate.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Maybe if anyone watching or listening can tell me what makes it great, let me know. Lastly, I have a conundrum now with the game Dead Cells.
Yeah.
So it's been one of my like bedtime games. It's that Slay the Spire or Tetris 99.
Right.
And I've been happily playing it for a few months here, and collecting my dead cells and doing my upgrades, and
Mm-hmm.
progressing. Like I'm on like the 5th level ish. It seems to be where I can make it now, like with all the upgrades I've done. Well, I went on a tear the other night.
Mm-hmm.
Got all these crazy weapons and secondary weapons, and I got to the end boss and beat him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
what happens when you beat? Not the story wise, but like, do you just go back? Is there a new game plus? Is there?
No, but like on this run, I got so many. Like you find weapon blueprints that are then added into the mix of drops
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything into the game, and like abilities and stuff.
Hmm.
And I got so much out of this run. Like so now I have the conundrum. Like I have that feeling now that I mean that it's what I was working towards was to finish this game, like get
Hmm.
to the end boss and beat him. And literally, you like when you start the game, you're like this green goo, and you drop out of this pipe and squirm over to the armor, and then you hop in the armor and go right.
Oh, okay.
And literally at the uh, at the end of the game, after you kill the final boss, you hop into this fountain, and it sucks you into a pipe, and then spits you back out in that first room.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, but the conundrum now is it's like I don't have like now that I've seen the end and finished it, like there's
Hmm.
still lots to do in the game. Like there's branches and like multiple ways through the levels, and like besides being procedurally generated, like there's always entrances to these other ways you can go. Like in the first level, you can go to the terrace, or you can go to the sewers, right?
Hmm.
And like depending on which way you take, like you always kind of end up in the same spot, but there, there's still lots to discover in the game. But the drive is kind of it's gone a little bit now
Sure. Well, that'll happen.
because of that, right? Like, because the thing I was driving towards has been completed. So, yeah,
That's what happens when you beat video games, man.
I know, but I'm kind of sad because I've been like, like like it didn't feel too grindy
Hmm.
because the levels, because they're never the same, and sometimes you go on a good run and like just tear through it. But this was an exceptional run. The weapons I got were, yeah, and yeah, I I don't know what to do. Like I'm gonna try playing it again, and
The good news is, Ryan, that at your age, you might forget tomorrow you even own the game. And then it'll be like a new game when you try it again.
this is true, right? This is
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Maybe I should give myself a whack in the head or something. But that's it. That's it for me. That's what I've been playing this week. Um, Next up, we have our poll question from this week,
Poll question.
and I had it open here, but I lost it. I think I closed the window. Rob, distract the people while I'm looking. Distract them.
Do, 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 do. Phenomena. Do, 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 do. Phenomena.
Okay, we're back.
Phenomenon. Okay, sorry. Carry on with your story about the really important, cool things that you're about to do.
No, that's the poll question, Rob.
The poll question.
Okay.
What was the poll question, Ryan?
So, when playing a video game, do you feel the need to play it through to the end, or are you okay with stopping and moving on to the next game? So, some of the choices here were I need to finish a game and see how it all plays out. Um, in number 3 position, my OCD does not allow me to stop in the middle of playing a game. It must be finished. Our good friend Doug.
Yeah. You always got to be a
chose
little
that
bit different.
one. If I lose in the number 2 choice, number 2 winner was or in number 2 position. If I lose interest in a game, I have no problem moving on. Is that where you
And
ended up? No.
just to add a point onto that too. One of the people in there, and I won't throw him under the bus, but is the person who in Warcraft had 7 level 20 characters because he only wanted to play it long enough to see what the special was with each character, and then would move on or get bored and move on to the next one. Not going to say any names, but he knows who he is, so that's not hard to see. Something shiny distracting him on that one. So
Awesome. And the winner of the poll was I will take a break and play something else with plans to return to said game, which is where you and I ended in that poll.
Yeah.
So yeah. Did that? Oh, I didn't. I missed one news story, and it because I just noticed it posted here in the forums about Ghost of Tsushima. The the date was announced. Release
Yes.
date June 26th.
Yeah, sorry, I just added that because it was just announced today, I believe. So
Yeah.
And I missed it too because you're the one driving the ship. So yeah, they just there was a new trailer and they announced that June 26th.
Yeah. Did you watch the trailer?
I haven't yet. It literally, I saw this article just as we were starting. So
Mamma mia.
pretty good.
Yeah. As the kids would say, insane in the membrane.
I don't think the kids say that, Ryan.
I think they do.
I think the kids said that 25 years ago when that song was popular and relevant.
Also, in a side poll project, I'm trying to get the best Mario sports game ever. It's the point I'm trying to get to.
Yeah,
I've posted GameCube and N64.
Mm-hmm.
Because surprisingly, Rob, there's no sort of Nintendo sport game like with Mario characters in the Super Nintendo era. I'll let you Google quick if you want, but there isn't. N64 was where it started.
So there was no like a Mario Golf, like a new Mario Golf or anything like that, because they had the Mario Golf in the NES.
Mario Golf.
Yeah, Mario Golf, Mario Open, or something like that.
Well, is that what it was called, or was it like NES Open?
I don't remember exactly what it was called, but it did have Mario. Mario. SNES. Mario Sports House. I'm going to Google it right now for the people who are screaming in the screaming at the screen. Mario Sports.
We'll wait.
Evolution of Super Mario Sports Games, 1995 to 2018. Well, 1995 would put it in the that would put it in the N64, I guess, 1995.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is funny because for the Wii they had 35 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like 25 just Olympics games.
So I'm only including titles that are like Mario named, like Mario Golf, Mario Tennis, baseball, things like that.
Like a Mario Kart kind of.
No, that's not a sport.
Because that's the other thing people are yelling too. Is that
no? Because if I wanted to just put up a poll that everyone's going to vote for one for one thing.
You're saying there's a few Mario Kart fans out there?
Yeah,
one or two. Oh, just gotta adjust the old hip bones. There we go.
So yeah, that's our polls this week. Making us grumpy this week, Rob?
Yeah. Ryan's kind of chuckling because I did put something in there. So for anyone who's not watching the news, there's this little flu-like thing going around called the coronavirus, which is not just a little flu thing, but in typical human, like we tend to do, is first time there's anything comes up that's even remotely scary is we buy up all the toilet paper. Like there's literally no toilet paper in Edmonton you can buy right now. Like, I mean, they're maybe not saying literally, but at all the Costco's and all the Walmarts, it's all gone. Like people are buying up toilet paper. Like when the apocalypse comes, they're going to sell the toilet paper, or because this thing has like if you have 30 days worth of toilet paper, which I mean for the average guy is like 2 rolls, maybe you'll make it through. you know?
Uh-huh.
And the funny thing is they're not running out of water or
No.
food or anything else you're going to need if you need to stay home for 30 days. It's toilet paper and hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
Well, hand sanitizer doesn't even kill the damn virus, right? Like, it's just...
Yeah.
But yeah, stop buying all the toilet paper. Other people want to buy toilet paper for toilet paper uses.
Not to
Stop buying.
up.
Don't buy 75 bags of double roll. You don't need to.
People have priorities, Rob. People have priorities. And I'm worried about having a clean bum.
Yeah, I may need to take a shower every time I use the washroom now because we can't find toilet paper. So that's... Thanks, people. Great reaction. That's what made me grumpy. I don't know if you got anything, but
no, I'm on your boat. Yeah. Anyways,
maybe using a Kleenex to wipe. Anyway, sorry. That's
Well, I'm gonna. You know what? At the end of the show here, I'm gonna try something a little different. I'm gonna give a little preview.
Oh.
This is gonna be my retro pick this week. Can you tell what it is, Rob?
I can't. It's a Famicom game of some sort, but
it's Famicom Wars.
Oh,
which is I learned through reading an article is the predecessor to Advance Wars, which is one of my favorite games on the Game Boy Advance. So
you're going to try, and you got the language pack for the Retron, or?
I haven't tried it out yet.
Okay.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll just try it without.
Good call, buddy. Good call. Just pick the third answer for everything, right?
Yep.
It's always C.
Always C. AC/DC.
Yep.
Well, I think that's good for this week. I got nothing more unless you got more.
Nope. Just really looking forward to playing Friday the 13th. Do you got an event up on the page there?
There is an event up on the page.
So yeah. If you want to see us suffer, 6 p.m. Mountain on this Saturday, right? March 14th.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan and I are going to subject ourselves to some pain. So it says 6 p.m., but because we're going over to Ryan's, imagine like 6:05 or something, because
even at my own house, I'm late.
He's going to be late. So. But yeah, it's going to be fun. Log into wash pain.
Yeah,
it's going to be a lot of pain.
A lot of pain.
You got anything else on the go this week, or?
No, sir.
It's the Famicom Wars.
Yeah,
I'm going to get up another episode of DuckTales 2 here. I'm going to get that up here in the next couple of days, so watch out for that.
Excellent. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, and yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, well, thank you everyone for joining us. We, as always, you can check out more of our content over at thegrumpyoldgamers.com. That's where we post all of our original content. And we're pretty active on Facebook.
Well, we're not really active. We just post stuff. I mean, we usually just sit in chairs. Sorry, carry on. Reading stuff.
A lot more things are posted to Facebook than they are to thegrumpyoldgamers.com. How about that?
There you go. I just meant we don't physically get up and do anything. We're just... Yeah.
Stare at our phone and...
It's true. Ignore our families.
Mm-hmm. That's on Facebook. That's the Grumpy Old Gamers on Facebook. And if you get tired of looking at our ugly mugs, we're on all the podcasts, all the major podcast networks. You just want to listen to our silky voices. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why you would, but if you did, we're there. So.
But all right. Have a good week, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.